What do we got up next, Jonathan?
All right, next up, we've got Alex here who writes, "Greetings and salutations, John and crew. Just read on Variety that Stranger Things ended up being the #1 most watched show on TV for the entire year. It's amazing to me just how popular this weird little show has gotten. Do you think there's any chance that they could decide to continue the show further than they planned with this huge success it's having? Thanks, and bring on the filthy."
All right, thanks a lot for sending that in, man. And yeah, listen, the numbers have come in. It's not just the top show, but also the top movies of the year that streamed, came out last year in 2022, have now been revealed. And the success of Stranger Things is staggering. It's absolutely staggering. This comes to us from the folks over at Variety, who wrote the following. The Upside Down took the #1 position on Nielsen's 2022 streaming chart. Netflix's blockbuster Stranger Things, led by the release of the 4th season, was the most streamed TV show and overall program in the US last year. The sci-fi hit series ran up that hill. That's clever. The sci-fi hit series ran up that hill to register a whopping 52 billion minutes streamed in 2022. That is the highest since the COVID-driven lockdowns drove audiences to watch 57.1 billion minutes of NBC's The Office. So didn't quite crack that Office record, but still the #1 show watching. Now, as we go over to, we'll go over to my thing here, the top 15 streaming originals. #1, Stranger Things, but here's the gasp-inducing, stunning number. Number of minutes viewed, 52 billion. Look what's in second for originals. Ozark at 31 billion.
Yeah.
The gap between 1 and 2 here is staggering.
Yeah, it halves, and then it halves again for Wednesday.
Yeah, and then we go down to Wednesday.
Yeah, then it compresses.
And then down to Cobra Kai.
Your favorite.
My favorite.
Yeah, I like it.
But here's the thing. Bridgerton, Virgin River, which I have no idea what that is. Dahmer, which was huge. Love is Blind, Inventing Anna, and The Crown. Well, I'll point this out.
We're up Virgin River without a paddle.
All 10 of the top 10 streamed original shows are Netflix.
I gotta ask something.
Okay.
Does views count as just clicking on? Because I see a lot of those clicks on Virgin River going, oh, that's not what I thought it was.
No, remember, the number's not clicks. It's number of minutes.
Okay.
Minutes viewed. Number of minutes viewed. Now, at number 11 is when the first non-Netflix thing kicks in as The Beloved The Boys. How cool is that to see The Boys up there that high? Then a show I have still never watched, The Great British Baking Show. Everybody tells me it's great. Then My Beloved The Umbrella Academy. Then The Last Kingdom. And then Rings of Power got up there, outpacing a couple of the other ones. But again, in the top 16, 14 of them are Netflix shows. Now, that's all really, really interesting. We can talk about that. But when you go to overall, not just original programming, look what number 2 was. NCIS. I am constantly floored by how much we underestimate how many people watch these effing NCIS Toledo and NCIS Bogota.
There's a new one called NCIS Virgin River coming out.
What's the crime there?
Yeah.
What are the crimes committed there, Taylor?
Someone's up in here.
Drinking their drink.
We'll get him. We'll
I heard it's
stop
very
him.
dry.
You know, a lot of those views are probably...
It's really dry.
Oh, no.
A lot of those views are probably from me because I usually leave the TV on. And when I wake up, it's usually one of those shows.
NCIS. Yeah.
Okay, but I mean NCIS, and then number 3 is this Coco Melon, which sounds like it's a spin-off of Virgin River. I guess
Like up Taylor's alley right there.
it's some kind of kid show. I think it is.
Terrible.
But listen to these other ones. Talk about the power of catalog material. Look at some of the other ones in this. The number 6 biggest thing was Grey's Anatomy. Criminal Minds. Ray, you'll like this. Bluey.
Yeah.
Bluey, the number 8.
Represent.
Freaking Gilmore Girls.
The new one?
Seinfeld. Supernatural. I love seeing that at number 11. Wednesday, Heartland, Cobra Kai, The Simpsons. Now, let's go over to the streaming movies. There's a couple of really surprising things to me here about streaming movies. Number 1, by a mile, Encanto. It ain't close. Like the Stranger Things phenom, we've got 27 billion minutes watched, and the number 2, which was Turning Red, is less than half that number. Less than half. That's how wide of a margin. This is the classic example, and it's not often, but every once in a while you hear people say, it'll find its audience later on home video and whatever. That 99% of the time, that never actually happens. But with Encanto, which didn't do great at the box office, by the way, it comes out and absolutely dominates the streaming thing. The number 2 thing was my favorite animated film of the year with Turning Red. But look at the difference between 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's just a couple of billion minutes as opposed to the big jump. Anyway, Turning Red at number 2, Sing 2 at number 3, Moana. Everybody's still loving You're Welcome with Moana at number 4. The number 1 live action streamed movie of the year was Ryan Reynolds' The Adam Project. Hey, well done, Adam. Well done for Adam Project. Well done. Next up, we had Hocus Pocus 2, another live action. Then Don't Look Up, another live action. Then we got Frozen, Luca, The Gray Man came in at number 10. Zootopia, Coco, Eternals. This is the surprising one to me. The number 1 Marvel MCU movie streamed this year was Eternals, which I thought was pretty interesting. Then, of course, Frozen 2 and Ray.
Yep.
Number 15, Uncharted.
Numbers don't lie, baby. Numbers don't lie.
Ray in there with his Uncharted love. So, there are some really, really interesting numbers. But again, man, don't underestimate that Stranger Things, man. And their decision this year to split up the season, which I think is a precursor. Again, I think it's still a couple of years down the line, but we're getting there as a precursor to when they just make week by week episode releases. But I think their decision to split it up this year had a lot to do with that. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What of these numbers, some really crazy numbers here, stands out to you as being the most surprising? What things could you totally call? What do you think about these lists? Whatever your thoughts are, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Manscaped. Breaking news, Manscaped now sells beard products. That's right, they are once again revolutionizing men's grooming with the brand new Beard Hedger Pro Kit. Now you can finally use Manscaped products to make your drapes match your carpet by going to manscaped.com and using the code Campea for 20% off and free shipping. It all starts with the Beard Hedger. This thing is a juggernaut of fixing faces. First off, this cordless trimmer has a rotary wheel that gives you 20 hair cutting lengths, all with one guard. So no more messy drawers full of extra add-ons. You also get the beard shampoo and conditioner. Because guys, you gotta remember that all of your hair is different. Your beard hair is more coarse and easier to damage than the hair on your head. Next, the kit has Manscaped's beard oil. The oil relieves dryness both on the beard and the skin beneath. You then cap it off with the Beard Balm that shapes, styles, moisturizes, and tames for a sculpted look. The Pro Beard Kit also comes with 3 special gifts: a beard brush, comb, and scissors to ensure your beard is ready to impress. So get 20% off and free shipping with the code Campea at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use the code Campea. Manscaped Beard Hedger, 1 stroke, 1 guard, 20 lengths.